In the last section, we generated a brand new React project. In this section, we're going to learn how to work around with this project just a little bit in case you're new to the Node.js or React.js world. Again, we're not really quite so much focused on the code that is running inside the container. We're really much more interested in how this container is going to interact with the outside world. So with that in mind, I'm going to first change into the directory that was created when we just generated our project. So remember, we called our project frontend. So I'm going to change into that thing. And then inside of here, we're going to run a couple of different commands to understand how we're going to interact with the project. The three commands that we're going to need to be aware of, and these are commands that we're going to run several times as we develop this entire workflow, are npm run start, run test, and run build. npm run start is a development-only command. It starts up a development server, which is used to host our application and make it available inside of our web browser. Now, it's very important to note that this development server that is created is very much a development server. It is not appropriate for use in production. And so when it gets to figuring out how we're going to take the Docker container and deploy it to the outside world, well, we're definitely gonna have to do a little bit of follow-up on that side of things. The next command to be aware of is npm run test, which is used to run any tests that are associated with the project. When we generate our React project, it automatically gets one or two tests created for us. We're not going to add any additional tests because, of course, this is not a course about testing or React.js or anything like that. Instead, we're just going to run those tests and say, okay, we know how to run tests. Really much more concerned about tests here in the context of making sure